guaranteed at my soul. You've heard it all before, honest but I know. Left these years ago, I was young and almost still can't fill the void.
Hi guys, welcome to a disaster scene. Today we are continuing the unpacking, organizing and cleaning along the way. So let's beat the chaos together again.
We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow.
It may look as a disaster, but it also means progress because this mess is actually just the new boxes arriving in, and since we are renovating in the same time, there is a lack of space and time situation at the moment, but once we will get to unpack more boxes, we will take back the control until the next load of boxes, but that's alright because more boxes in means more stuffs will be unpacked and organized, and sooner we will get to the end of the moving.
Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love?
After clearing and cleaning this bit of the kitchen so we can have some surface area, I will unpack some of our plates and mugs. Now, I would prefer to have the plates next to the spice cabinet for two things. One is because I find it handier to have them on the right side of the cooker, maybe because I am right-handed, I am not quite sure if there is a relation, but the second reason is because having the plates and mugs closer to the cooker, it makes the serving easier, and even when you are prepping your food or cooking it, it's handy to have them on your hand. One box done, so let's see who will be my next victim. And yes, we are back to the spice cabinet to refill some of the things because we had to buy some new spices to cook until our spices arrived. Also, some of my organizers did arrive and I wanted to add this shelf riser, but it didn't fit. And also my plan was to first find a place for everything and only organize it if I can. If not, I will get back to them once I have the time and my organizers. Otherwise, I would just waste my time with trying to organize everything as best as I can, and I wouldn't be able to move so fast with my unpacking, which is more important than having everything nicely organized. Yes, if I wouldn't have kids and we wouldn't renovate in the same time, maybe then I would say, okay, then let's do it once, but forever, if you know what I mean. But in this case, the priority falls on the clear floor space.
When everything's said and done.
Now, I knew that we won't keep this bar space because it doesn't work for us, so I wanted to use the under counter space as my temporary laundry station, but this day wasn't my day at all because nothing was working out how I imagined. Just like this laundry storage unit didn't fit under the countertop and it only was 1 or 2 centimeters taller, and I didn't want it to cut out from the unit because this space would only be temporary.
For tomorrow, never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love?
After so much fail, I finally managed to pull a bit of success in by unpacking my oven dishes and trays, so now we have one less box. As I am getting rid of more boxes, I am able to reach more cabinets, so as I am unpacking, I am tidying up as well. It really seems like I keep everything in one cabinet, but if I wanna be honest, it doesn't only seems like that because it's exactly like that. Thank God that cabinet is huge, but I just don't like to hold a big stock of dishes. I only have as many as I need. My mom when comes over, she's keep asking me, oh, you don't want to buy a bigger dish or this or that kind of dish, and I always say no, I don't need it. We never had a huge kitchen, so I had to learn to select and keep only those which I really use. I never had the space to keep around dishes but I don't use. And let's be honest, it's no point to have unused tubs because even if you don't use them, you still have to keep them clean and organized in some way. And why would you waste your time and energy on something what you don't even want? If you are storing for the reason that you never know, maybe one time I would need it, let me tell you that there is a reason why you don't use that item. And if you will only need it one more time, I am sure you will be able to survive that one time without that item.
When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love?
Every guy I've met, we fell in love at a bad time.
In the meanwhile, I did unpack more of our pastas and our little shopping from a local Eastern Europe shop where we can find goods specific or similar to our country.
Getting insecure, questioning myself on the way down. Now I'm so tired of breathing underwater. I just wanna float like a ship made out of paper. Right now I need to take care of myself, comfort in myself.
In the previous part, we did already organize the drawers above, and this was the third drawer what I had in our old home. As I mentioned, I had two drawers what I was able to utilize because the third one was a bit too far away to use it other than as a junk drawer. So this is why it looks like it's still so easy to organize the drawer.
Like a roller coaster, one week I am up, next one I'll be down. But I'm getting closer to a stronger me, feeling free. Like a roller coaster, one stronger me, feeling free. Like a roller coaster. Grandpa used to ask why I'm single with such a pretty face. Where is your man? You should go out and chase him. Now I'm so tired of breathing underwater. I just wanna float.
I also managed to find a purpose for this really narrow cabinet. Here I am keeping my oils and sauces, and under the shelf is our bakery goods. Now, this is quite random. I can't remember why I did filmed it again in my temporary pantry, but here we are.
Like a ship made out of paper. So now I'm about to take care of myself.
Finally, we can see the floor. I had to designate a box for those items but doesn't have a home yet because I couldn't figure out where to store them. But once things calm down, I will get to those as well.
Comfort in myself, like a roller coaster. One week I am up, next one I'll be down. But I'm getting closer to a stronger me, feeling free. Like a roller coaster, stronger me, feeling free. Like a roller coaster.
and those dirty dishes are still from our old home. Our moving in day was so sudden. I mean, we planned to move in when at least the rooms are painted and cleaned. Also, the bathroom needed a deep clean. But once the big room was painted, our son was keep begging to sleep here so he can play in the garden. And so we, from one hour to the other, decided that taking in consideration the many factors, like traveling between the houses, especially with a baby, was just too much. So we decided that we will then sleep here, and we rushed back to our old home, grabbed the most necessary things, and moved in. But we forgot the dirty dishes, and with the moving in, everything happened so fast.
Don't need anyone else. I just wanna be for myself a while, nobody else. I just need myself, take care of myself, comfort.
So this is the next day, and I don't know again if there was other reason for this clip than a bit of memory from the chaos, or to motivate ourselves that we only been a week in the new house and we already have 3 rooms painted and the lights changed to spotlights. But here we were really close to have all our stuffs moved here because we had to wait until we painted the living room so we can bring over our sofa, and also to have a space where we can store the rest of the boxes.
There'd be better days, and nothing that can pull us under. You wanna take the pain away, but know that I was born as a fighter. We fade, but we're better than that. We're better than that. I know you know, so why are we holding on, holding on? Seems like we're back on start, but go. I go red and you go left before it turns to red. It's true. I hope that we could work it out. We'll never be enough for you. No shed a tear or two.
As you have seen it, this chaos was waiting for me today, but I was feeling really tired and unmotivated, so I made a cup of coffee. Maybe that would help with the tiredness. Then, because I only had 2 more boxes for the kitchen, I started to clean up a bit. The washing machine was already going, which is a good progress, and now I will load the dishwasher, so even though I don't feel like cleaning and unpacking, I still got some necessary tasks done.
There are other ways and other reasons, but only one that cuts to pieces. So why we tryna hide from trust? We could just leave. We fade, but we're better than that. Yeah, we're better than that. I know you know, so why are we holding on, holding on? Seems like we're back on start, but go. I go red and you go left before it turns to red. It's true.
Now a bit of tidy up on this side as well.
Hope that we could work it out. We'll never be enough for you. No shed a tear or two. Hardest thing to do. Did it all for you. Hardest thing to do. Did it all for you. Hardest thing to do. Did it all for you. Yeah.
And in the end, I managed to unpack one more box. In the other box are our glasses, but because these cabinets are shorter, I don't have enough space to put all our glasses in the cabinet, so I need to select those which we often use, and then the rest I will just store in the loft until I decide to keep them or donate them, because I am not sure if we ever gonna use them again.
Sympathy, I just need to let you go. Heartache, 'cause what doesn't bend will break. What is keeping me awake is the fact that you moved on. So when I see you there with what's your name and the memories come back.
Because I just couldn't get in the mood, I decided to not to force myself. Instead, I took a bit of break, what I really needed, because as you have seen it, there is still a lot to do, and we haven't got our room done yet and the living room, so I think we will continue the packing and organizing in the next video too. Then we will have a new organizing video from the present, so don't forget to subscribe for more motivation. Thank you so much for watching, have a lovely week, and I see you in my next one. Bye guys!